Hey, how about you, everybody? Welcome into the Corner Recruiting Show. I'm your host, Jeffrey Lee, Senior Recruiting Editor for AuburnSports.com. Today is Wednesday, September 24, 2025 for you. It is Tuesday evening, September 23, 2025, same year, just a different day for us. Keep that in mind moving forward. If we slip up with any todays, tomorrows, or yesterdays, and we absolutely will, we make it a point. We want to keep you on your toes. So we're going to do that. Now, just know that it's Tuesday evening for us. We're going to have another fantastic show, probably the best show we've had this week. Absolutely the best recruiting show of the week. No doubt about it. I got a feeling. We're going to talk recruiting, answer some questions from the boards, dish out some bouties. And here to do it with me, as they always are 100% of the time, when I look up, their faces are on the screen. They're absolutely here 100% of the time. Cole Pinkston, Mr. Allen Head. How about you, boys?
How about you?
How about you, everybody? How we doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Can't complain.
In the middle of this might as well be a dead period for Auburn recruiting. I mean, you've got what?
Yeah, because this is an away game against A&M. Then you're
3
on
weeks with no visitors.
Then you're on a bye, and then you get Georgia, which will be a massive week for us.
Oh, welcome back for sure.
A definite welcome back.
Yeah, it's awfully quiet right now. There's a few things going on, but it is a holding period, holding pattern, whatever you want to call it.
Well, the calm before the storm, because the Georgia games, we know how the second half of the season is going to be loaded with twists and turns and everything else.
About 3.5 months away from signing day. This is where you start getting crazy.
It typically does.
Shit, 3 months. You're right.
On the field performance counts a lot for Auburn right now, especially if you were trying to be, one of the teams that's, a featured player in spatula season. Now's where you got to make your hay. But I think the bye week is also going to be interesting for us because you're going to see coaches on the road. Who they go to see will be an indicator for us. And, I know there are about 5 or 6 guys that they've been watching that they've offered as of late, within the season or maybe right before the season, the Caleb Morrises, the Caden Johnsons, excuse me.
Yeah.
You've got multiple guys that they've kind of come on to later towards the season, and I think they may.
Jared Dowdy, Cooper Crosby.
Yes, Cooper Crosby, who we need to talk about. I mean, got a firm offer, and I think he's a really talented running back, guys. I really do.
I told y'all the other night I like the dude. I really like him, and so does Gus Malzahn. And so does a lot. He's going to pop up on the screen, kind of like he's not popping up on the radar like Jared Dowdy did. I mean, Jared Dowdy went from Georgia State to Auburn, Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama.
Yeah, man, he went crazy.
Of course, his first 2 weeks, I don't know if y'all saw. I'm sure you did. His first 2 weeks of highlights were, god dang, reminded me of Marcus McNeil. I mean, he was everything you'd want in an offensive tackle film. But Cooper Crosby. As white as he is, damn impressive. I mean, he's good. He's good. He's a damn good running back. And I think the thing moving forward for all of us is going to be, he's coming in for an official. He's coming in for an unofficial. He was there at Ball State. He's coming back for Georgia. Going to make his OV for the Alabama game, which I thought was a little bit interesting. He pushed that OV back, and that could be because Auburn wants to make sure they want to see a full season of him. And I want to know. I honestly do not think we probably get this question, but I don't think this has anything to do with Jay Lamar.
No, zero.
It doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
If anything, and I don't want to go this far yet,
I'm right there with you.
There's probably 2 spots for your running backs in this class. Eric Perry's currently committed. They bring this guy in for an official visit. They brought Perry in for an official visit. I think those two are on a similar
scale
tier. Yeah,
maybe fighting for the same spot.
Could be.
I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna look into that. That's one of the things I'm going to focus on Friday's War Room is kind of what the situation there is at running back and kind of what they think about moving forward.
And I think I want to say this too about Perry, Jeffrey. I did talk to him the other week. Really wasn't enough to put a story up from him, but just talked to him in a little bit off the record, and he's getting pushed really hard by Memphis.
Yeah,
and I know that doesn't sound like but you got to remember, Auburn's not going. I don't think Auburn's going crazy for NIL here. So
right,
Memphis probably will push that a little bit. So that's something to watch.
And they are one of the few G5 schools that actually has money. For
Right.
those that don't know, I think FedEx gifted them around $25 million, $5 million a year for the next 5 to utilize an NIL. And that's legitimate NIL that they can get deals done with beyond rev share.
They're going to be a factor.
And they're going to absolutely be a factor.
They just beat Arkansas, by the way.
I'm sure did.
They did.
No, Ryan Silverfield.
Or Arkansas.
Yeah, man. Well,
Arkansas had turned a leaf too, man.
Listen, for those that are paying attention to the coaching carousel, that one's about to open up, and of course, I'm sure Bobby Petrino's already campaigning behind the scenes to get that one in his favor. But we'll see.
Let's see. Before we get any questions, want to thank our weekly sponsor again, Mr. Caleb Schofield from Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GM Certified Sales and Lease Professional. Give him a call, 334-531-0996. They're at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC off of exit 62 on I-85. Glenn Smith now celebrating over 33 years of serving East Alabama and West Georgia for sales, service, and parts. Inventory is fantastic. Over 500 new and used vehicles. I see them when I drive by there. It's like pow, pow, pow on the ground and on the way. Loaded with over 200 brand new Chevy Silverados and GMC Sierra trucks. They're sharp. Hundreds of pre-owned, ready to go. Give him a call. Caleb Schofield there at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, 334-531-0996. Tell him you want the How About You special. I think he's already given two How About You specials. So get on in there now. I won't say the deal lasts forever, but it's still going on now. Tell him you want the How About You special. All right, let's see what the folks want to hear about this week. A lot of football going on, a lot of basketball going on, but there's the recruiting even though it's behind the scenes, it never stops. It never really even slows down if you get really, really behind the scenes. But W. Tidwell 51 out of current commitments, who in your opinion will have the largest impact in 4 years as long as they stay healthy? Current commits, biggest impact 3 years, 4 years from now. Let me check the commitments here.
That's tough.
Braylon Womack, Jace Matthews, Jacquez Wilkes. Do you think it's going to be one of those three? Wilson Zier?
Yeah, okay. I think Wilson Zier could also be there. That's what makes it tough is I think at the top of the board, you have a lot of candidates that could be that guy.
I'll say the one maybe 4 years down the road. I mean, this is one of those, there's maybe a low chance that he pans out all the way to where you think he can. But if he does, my goodness, Nico Heppy. And we said that a bunch of times. You just don't know what he's going to be. But if he reaches the ceiling of his athleticism and his size and all that, he could be something else.
No, I don't disagree. He might have the largest upside of any player in this class.
But the biggest downside at the same time.
Oh, for sure. Definitely the lowest floor.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about a guy this is going to be his first year of actually playing football, being attached to NFL Europe, or not NFL Europe, but what's the name of it? It's, I don't know. Anyway.
NFL. I know what you mean.
NFL Academy?
Yeah.
Yes, the NFL Academy, not NFL Europe. That was where Damian Craig was playing for the Scottish Claymores.
Pacific. He's more part of the Pacific something. Islanders, maybe something.
Oh, Polynesian. He's not Polynesian. I think he's Pacific Islander.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah.
New Zealand. Yep. I'm going to go out on a big limb here. Travis Wakefield is my sleeper.
Hey, if his snaps are perfect.
Hey, let's hope we don't hear his name for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
Let's hope he doesn't have a segment or anything else.
Running with Wakefield.
Skiing with Wakefield. That's where we're going with this one. Skiing with Wakefield. Let's see. Probably Jace Matthews. I think just if Hugh Freeze is still the head coach, the way they utilize wide receivers in their offense, it's probably Jace from a tangible part. But I'm very high on what Killian's capable of, and I think given his size, athleticism, frame, you're talking about potentially a top 3-round draft pick at offensive tackle if everything comes together for him.
If we're singling one, I'll go with Womack.
I mean, he's your safe bet, right?
Okay, y'all took Womack Matthews. I'm going to go with a high ceiling of Jacquez Wilkes.
I like that.
It's that's the big three, and then zero.
Yeah.
Right. In
I
there
agree.
too.
And then you really don't know what you have in Parker Pritchett. You think he's a developmental 2-year guy?
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Okay.
Got good tape right now. He's reshaped his body. I like his feet. All of that's good. It's just, he's got to develop some raw power. That's going to hold him back for a minute.
And that's weight room stuff, right? I mean, that's part of getting him into a college strength and conditioning program and being able to continue what he started with reshaping his body and completely finish him out. But he's a guy, I mean, he's got size like Jeremiah Wright.
Yeah.
He just doesn't show that nasty streak or that power on tape yet.
He's got the reach and all that going on too. So
real quick, man. Speaking of guys making impacts, dude, Kel Ellis. I know this is a recruiting show, but tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me that dude didn't come in there and shove it up some asses, man. I mean, did it?
So do you remember when Auburn ran the buck sweep in that game?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yes.
It was the outside
with
right.
Damari. Yes.
Right on the right side.
Yep. They pulled 2 guards. He had the back block on the nose, and it was great. I was like,
okay.
Yeah. And it was a big play too. It was a big run play.
Yeah.
I mean, he did some things when he was in there.
Did you know he was 17?
In April?
Yeah.
I heard he was the youngest player in college football.
God, they find a way to sneak that in every time there's a broadcast, dude. It's
17 and a half. He's still young enough where you can use halves. He's 17 and a half.
But listen, I mean, we sat here on the show last year and told you that dude from the time that he was getting ready to commit to Auburn, I guess, to the time that he was about to enroll, you wouldn't recognize him. That dude changed completely his body.
It's like he hit puberty.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he grew. He grew up. But he made me think of the dog. We were talking about Parker Pritchett. That's my only concern with Parker, and y'all watch more film of him than I do. But, is he a mean son of a bitch? Does he? He doesn't have to be a mean son of a bitch. He just has to have that in him.
Yeah. I mean, look,
and Kale does to me.
He does. Kale plays with some nasty. Like you want to see offensive linemen, man, that are glass eaters, right? Guys that, they're 2 steps away from being bar bouncers if they get kicked out of college football. Like that's the kind of guy you want on your interior offensive line. Now your tackles, you need them to look a little bit different. There needs to be some athleticism there, but my interior guys, I want them mean, you know what I mean? Just constantly angry, agitated, and looking to take somebody's head off, man.
Mm-hmm. Carter Man 427. This is a good question here, fellas. First commit: Corey Wells, Chris Wells, or Laziah Jackson?
Laziah Jackson.
I go with Laziah too.
Me too.
Although, I mean, I go with Laziah Jackson. If you're asking who's next, I still feel pretty good about Corey and Chris Wells. I actually feel like Ole Miss might be more of a threat than Texas right now.
I agree,
based on what I have gathered.
Make that times 2, Cole.
Are you saying that because of Ole Miss's willingness to take Chris?
Yes.
I think it's all about Chris.
Okay.
I think it's about Chris. I think it's about the approach of staying home, playing close to family, making it a family situation, the NIL opportunity there. Yeah, I mean, it's not that Texas is going away here, but again, we talked about this. Auburn and Ole Miss have the NIL or the rev share to be able to make one guy and take him from a Texas, right? Texas has got a loaded defensive line class right now. And they got a lot of people they got to keep happy. And I think the way that the way these 2 brothers are being prioritized by both Auburn and Ole Miss is appealing to them. And playing together is very appealing to the family.
I don't think we're going to hear anything either way with those 2 guys for a while now. Could even be a signing day deal. That's why, and I think Laziah Jackson could come for the Georgia weekend official visit and make a decision pretty soon. Chad Simmons has been all over this recruitment. He's kind of hinted at that as well. Yeah. That's why I would say Laziah Jackson. I think he will know. We will know something more or sooner on Laziah Jackson than we will on the Wells boys.
I agree with that.
Slack Daddy over under will the class of 2026 finish ranked above 10 or below 12? I don't think that's how over-under works, but well, I'm just kidding, Slat Daddy. All right. How about this? Will the class of 26 finished? I don't know what he's asking. Over under 10, above 10 or below 12?
Below
So
12.
11.
So
10.
I assume he means behind 12 or above 10. So either you're 9 or better.
He didn't want to include 11.
No
I think
11.
what he's saying is which is the better chance, above 10 or below 12?
Yeah.
Like higher than 10 or lower than 12?
What did 11 do to him? I gotta know.
You know what I mean? Hey,
I
look,
mean, okay. How about this? The over under is 10 and a half.
I'm taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
Again, to me,
Cole, he's thinking.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I can't. I mean, if I were making a call on it as of today, I still think Auburn's going to have a good football season. I think that's going to count. And I say squeaks into a top 10 class.
Okay.
Maybe 10,
Okay.
And it's possible. I mean, there are teams that are about to fall apart that are above Auburn in recruiting right now, like Florida's class. If they fire Billy, it is going to be the ultimate test of can RevShare and NIL hold a class together. And then realistically, whoever they hire has got to stamp and approve the guys that they already had in that class. But that one's going to fall apart. There are other teams that are going to lose recruits. Auburn is going to be in a prime position. Cole's right. I mean, I think if this team is 8 wins or better, then they've got an opportunity to make some noise down the stretch. And really, to me, at that point, it's who did you knock off of that big group? Did you get one of Georgia, A&M, Alabama?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know that beating Missouri moves the needle for some of these guys. But
Or Arkansas or Vandy.
Yeah. I mean, look, and those are good football teams.
Sure.
I think everybody should acknowledge at this point, Missouri and Vandy are good football teams. Arkansas is very talented offensively, and they are having a terrible time on the defensive side. I hope Trav figures it out. I'm pulling for him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tough sledding for them right now.
Barnerbacca 98. Who would you say is the number one current flip target? Would you say Corey Wells?
I'd say Lasai Jackson right now.
Lasai Jackson or Corey
Okay.
Wells, those are the two. I mean, you start getting into your Tank Jones and all that again.
Jay
Lamar's up there now. I mean, that's going to be a big one. I'm with you. I don't think the Cooper Crosby offer changes much with Jay Lamar or changes anything.
The only reason why I say Lasai is because I think they are about to put the screws to him, right? Like, I think they're about to go all in on his official visit and try to get that done. Whereas the Wells brothers, I think they're going to continue to work them, but it's a long scale approach at this point. It's no longer short term. We're going to be on you every day till we get you to flip.
Right.
So there's a different level of urgency right now, in my opinion. But as far as overall priority targets, I think you just named the top 3 possibly on Auburn's board, with the addition of possibly an edge target. I mean, I think there's probably an edge that they're prioritizing that we're not talking about enough, but it's my information's not there yet to be able to support that.
There's another guy. Gosh, is a new name to me. I haven't done any research on him, so I haven't really mentioned him. I can't even think of his name. Somebody sent me a message about him. But anyways, maybe something for Friday. Mm-hmm. AU Butcher 57. Who are the 2 recruits in the 2026 class that Auburn needs to sign the most?
Do we want to go that's currently committed, or are we talking about?
I was thinking that.
Me too.
Definitely all of those. You can't lose them at this point. Lasai Jackson feels important because it's your only corner.
Yep.
I would think it would be your only corner in the class. So that's important. If not Corey Wells, then who on the defensive line?
Right.
I mean, realistically, it feels like Corey and Caleb Morris at this point. That's the way it feels.
Caleb Morris, yeah.
But is Caleb the priority that maybe certain targets at other positions are? I don't know. I mean, I think that he is, but I don't have enough solid proof yet to say absolutely.
Would you say Killian's ear?
Yes. I mean, think about
Wilson or Killian.
What'd I say?
You said Killian, but
I'm not some bitch up again.
Alan said Killian earlier in the show.
Did he?
did I?
That's why I'm blaming it on you, Alan.
You should. You should
I let it go the first time. I can't let it go twice.
No, see, me and Jeffrey would muck names up all night long if we didn't have Cole here. So the good thing is he's holding us accountable.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, linebacker Spencer Pratt and Kyle DeShazo.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
Oh, hey, if you notice something, man, I'm rocking a new cap tonight. My Brunt workwear. Are y'all familiar with Brunt workwear?
I'm not, but I want to.
If you're not, you absolutely need to be, dude. It is listen, I went out and bought me a pair of these Brunt work boots, dude. If you like me, and believe it or not, I have a white collar job, but I get out and do my blue collar work just about every day that I can. They're fantastic. And listen, these boots come out of the box ready to be worn. Like it was fantastic. I love these boots. They're very, very comfortable. Absolutely a must get for anybody wanting to work outside. Let's see. I had to sneeze right there. Brunt was tired of the workwear brands out there cutting corners, man. You work too hard to be stuck in uncomfortable boots that don't hold up, so they built something better, boots that are insanely comfortable and built for any job site. For a limited time, our listeners get $10 off at Brunt when you use the code WAREAGLE at checkout. You just head to bruntworkwear.com, use the code WAREAGLE, capital W-A-R, capital E-A-G-L-E. And after you order, they'll ask you where you heard about Brunt. Tell them we sent you. Tell them we sent you, man. Fantastic boots. We appreciate the new sponsor for the show, and they got a lot of other stuff too, man.
Man, I've been needing some new work boots. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, go check them out. Go check them out.
I got some John Deere's, but I don't wore them out.
Well, the good thing about Brunt is that their founder, what's his name, Eric Gerard. Eric Gerard, I read about this guy. He was a blue collar guy. He was like, man, I want some damn good boots, man. And they've got these insoles that almost customize the fit to your foot. And dude, you saw them, dude. I wear them to the church house. I mean, they're nice boots.
Yeah,
they're nice boots.
They are.
Really, really impressed with Brunt. So y'all go check them out. What was it? Go to Zach. Put it up. I'm off the page. Yeah, right there. BruntWorkwear.com/WarEagle. Get $10 off at Brunt with the promo code WarEagle. Appreciate you, Brunt.
Speaking of Gerard, did y'all see who it was in the Arkansas-Memphis game that, I don't know what made me think of this, that got carried for a bunch of yards on that last play?
Yeah, the 400-pounder.
Yeah.
Former Auburn target, Ian Jeffrard. You remember him?
Was that him?
Yeah, he was a offensive guard target.
I believe
for
he was
us.
an offensive line target for Auburn.
He was an interior offensive line, Arkansas. Because I think we all felt good about where Wilfred was with that one. Then he went to Arkansas. They were recruiting him as a nose tackle.
Huh.
It's crazy how far it is come from that.
Oh, man.
Nothing against Ian Jeffrard. He's fine. He starts for Arkansas.
But honestly, he's like Jeremiah Wright. His future was always on the offensive line. They sold him on being a nose tackle. He's not a nose tackle, but it is what it is. Good for the young man. Yeah.
Wire Road 69. If Auburn wins 9 games or more this season, which I think is still absolutely possible, speak on some top 2027 targets that we can see that move the needle for the most.
Oh.
Start at the defensive line.
Oh, for sure.
You
don't need to go much further than Donovan Moore on that one.
Carlos May.
Yeah.
Carlos May, we said it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think he's getting more buzz than any of the 3 in-state guys right now.
Just picked up an offer from Georgia, maybe?
Georgia, Notre Dame. He got, he's going to be at Georgia this coming weekend, I believe. This dude is the real deal.
Yeah, he's definitely – and
from Ramsey High School, by the way.
When you look at his frame, that's the biggest thing to me. His frame, the way his body's put together. I mean, yes, his highlights are great, right? But when you see that kind of – I don't know. He's just impressive on the hoof, man. Like
Yeah,
he's impressive looking.
I think it might help with quarterback recruiting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about it. I think Auburn might
Pony up.
spend some money in 27 for quarterback.
That
They have
would
to.
make sense.
And they have to, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, because either which way you slice it, you're probably losing Jackson or Ashton. I mean, I think they're trying to redshirt Ashton so that they have 3 quarterbacks on the roster next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I think they're a little unsure what Jackson's going to do. I can't imagine that he turns pro right now. But again, we're not even halfway into the season just yet. So who knows how that progresses? Right. You're a third of the way in. We'll see where that goes. And then
I think wide receiver, you're going to load up on wide receiver again too, right? If you're having a small class this year. I was just trying to think in position-wise because, man, there's so many 2027s. Hell, I'm still trying to keep up with all the 2026s, but we don't know some of those names. Probably be easier to say, these wins would probably help the most with the positions that Auburn's going to need the most.
Cornerback's going to be a big class.
Yeah.
I think secondary in total will be a big class. Offensive line probably sneakily has a chance to be 4 or better in that class too, I think.
I like what they're doing at the offensive line. They're bringing in 3 to 4, at least every year since Hugh Freeze has been here.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't
not do that, right?
Whatever many sacks the other night, but that room is prepared. That room looks good, and it wasn't all on them, according to the head coach. Don't listen to us. So they've done that room well. You can't really criticize that too much. You can, I guess. I mean, you will, but it's a good room. They put it together.
I don't think Oklahoma's going to put 10 sacks on a lot of teams, but they're going to make a lot of offensive lines look bad throughout the season. They are talented up front. They are very talented.
We, Lord George, LG just kind of segues into what we had just been talking about. After watching the first SEC game, what areas do we need to shore up in the next cycle in that 2027 class? What's the biggest needs? And I think we've talked about this. We could see Auburn sign 2 quarterbacks.
Possibly.
Depending on who it is, you could get a Bobby Coleman and then a Gunnar Rivers.
Yeah.
Trent Seaborn. There's a lot of good 2027s out there. Offensive line, we said. Defensive line, we said. Secondary. I mean, you're not LG. You're not really basing that off. You're not really basing your needs off of one game for next year.
Why don't we say this for 26, not 27? Because I mean, you can almost make a case for anything for 27 right now.
Sure.
26. What do they need that they don't currently have? I think edge rusher, man.
Yes, edge is the big one. I think we feel comfortable, like who the targets are on the defensive line. It's just about Auburn getting it done there. Edge is still a mystery to me. Like that's one I'm really trying to work to figure out. Corner, who the major target is. Running back, that's big. I think we all know who the number one target is, but can you get that done?
Dude, he might be my biggest want, to be honest with you.
I think he is.
Jay Lamar.
Yeah, I think he is. And
yeah, he's number one for sure. Yeah, that's a game. With what you have currently, that's the game changer right there.
You sold me on him, Cole. If you're that fired up about him, go and watch him. If he's that fired up about this guy, and I know Auburn has always been that fired up about this guy, even when they were bringing in the Derek Coopers and the Xavier Crowells, it was Jay Lamar.
He's different.
I agree, Cole. And here's the thing. This is how different I think he is. Without question, I mean, I think who the number one back is going to be next year. There's not much debate with what he's done this year and how I expect him to continue to develop. But I think Jay Lamar might have a chance to be your number 2 back. That's how talented I
hear you.
Like with whatever else is in the room. And I'm high on Omar. I think he's got a chance to do good things.
Yeah.
He probably needs another year, honestly, before he's above the 3rd back. Alvin has talent. I just think there's a lot of work there coming from 1A football and what he was asked to do specifically in pass pro by comparison to what he's being asked to do now. I mean, there's a lot of difference. And I think there's some maturation there for Alvin, both on and off the field, that needs to occur.
We kind of had the luxury of building behind Jarquez for a couple seasons. Like, you knew he was going to be your number one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's more of, okay, Damari Austin's moving on. Jeremiah Cobb, you feel good about him.
Yes.
He's got to have some help for sure. And how fast are your young guys coming along? And this is the year, to me, where you can actually put a bigger emphasis on running backs as far as investment goes.
Yeah.
I mean, it just is. I think it lines up perfectly for the guy it is. Number one, it's Jay Lamar. That's the guy you would want to do it for.
Yeah.
Usman Croman was that guy a year ago.
But was the room right for you to do it? And so I can understand where you got beat by Florida State on that.
Sure. I mean, you had other areas you really had to spend on, like left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Quarterback.
You know, they wanted to spend on Eric Singleton and get that going. So, yeah, quarterback. So it just we wasn't in the cards. But I think right now you're to a point where you feel pretty good about everything else. Like, that might be the missing piece. That's worth it.
Yeah,
that's funny. You said that because Alan. It's funny Cole said that because the last question of the night, Braden, what type of offensive player is missing to really make Freeze the system hum, and which recruit could be the key to making it do so? I feel like we're answering that question right now.
I agree.
So to me, I don't want to get too technical, but Jay Lamar is the kind of running back where you can go, okay, they got 7 in the box. We'll try it. I feel where Freeze goes, hey, go ahead and hand it to him. Let's see what happens.
He's good for a missed tackle or two, right? I mean, he can account for at least 1 or 2 guys.
We can try to run in an unfavorable box with that guy.
Agreed.
And it's what they did against Oklahoma too. They felt that way. Maybe Cobb could bust one, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
I think this guy could bust more than one. That's the kind of player he is. So again, the investment there, I feel like it's worth it this time around.
No, I agree.
And Alan, you were talking about this, and you can continue doing it, but it lines up, and I think Cole mentioned this too. Just the stars are kind of aligned right now for that running back room to add somebody special.
I agree. And if it's not Jay Lamar, to me, you're probably saving for the portal.
I agree.
Like, I think that's kind of the play, right? You're taking 2 running backs. One of those is one of these 2 guys that that you like. You worked both of them out. That was the other interesting piece about your article, is that they worked him out this summer, really liked him, but wanted to see some more tape. And then I saw his senior film, which to me is better than his junior stuff. I mean, he's got a little bit. I mean, does he remind you of the last Mississippi running back we had? Does he give you a little bit of Jarquez Hunter vibe somewhat?
At 6 feet tall?
At 6 feet tall.
I think he told me 205 to 210 is what he usually plays at.
He looks it.
He's big.
He looks every bit of 205 on tape. I wouldn't question him if he said 210.
I'm trying to come up with a good comparison for him, Alan. Not sure yet. I'm gonna keep digging on that, but he's one of those straight liners, not a whole lot of wiggle.
And that's what I saw with Jarquez was a lot, and there was not a lot of wiggle with him, man. A lot of power, good speed,
cut and get upfield.
Yeah, just 1 foot in the ground and go. Right.
At the end of the day, you know how I feel. The yards that matter most are after contact, and I feel like he's racking those up.
The ACs.
And the difference between him and Eric, and I've watched some of Eric's highlights too, and I've been impressed with what I've seen that he's put on film his senior year. Cooper is more of a natural running back, right? Like, you're not going to have to coach him on certain things that you're going to have to teach Eric when he gets on campus.
Right.
And I think he's going to have more pop. I think he's going to get more yards after contact, better contact balance. And it's hard for me to tell because quarterback, the way they utilize quarterback run, man, I mean, he's just not getting those tough yards in between the tackles, right? Like, you're not featuring him in that way. So it's hard to see what he's going to be. Boobie Whitlow was also hard for me to project, right? Like, I didn't know what he was going to be. Yeah. And give credit to Gus for being able to say, you know what, this kid can play running back, and he can play running back in the SEC, and he did.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody that wants to debate his like top end speed, whatever, I mean, when you can put over 100 yards rushing on Alabama, you're doing something, man.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of portal too, I think edge is going to be like that because we were talking about it's such a mystery because you got two pieces to build on. You got Amars Williams and Jared Smith. Who's the third? I'm missing someone.
I think
JJ Faulk.
Yes, JJ Faulk.
Yeah, so you got those pieces to add around, just like you did with Chris Murray with the current crop. Like that's the move, I think, because Chris Murray he's making an impact.
Are you losing Chris Murray?
Yes.
No. Oh, you are. So you're losing Chris Murray. You're losing Keldrick. You're losing Keyron.
Yep.
All this year.
All three of those.
And then, you still got Joe Phillips. Who knows what you're going to get out of that situation?
Jamonte Waller.
These are guys that are working within the system. They're trying to get better, and I think they'll have a big opportunity in spring, and we'll see. Now, the difference this year is you better know going into spring with no spring portal, right? Like you can't afford.
Yeah.
I think that's a big piece that we haven't talked about yet, but it changes the overall strategy with it moving to one portal period.
Yeah.
Well,
you're not going to have an opportunity to say, hey, man, we missed on this. We got to go into the spring and find something. This is going to be your roster. That's a game changer to me as far as how important this portal cycle is going to be for Will Redmond and crew.
No doubt.
Well, we'll enjoy the calm before the storm. We'll be. I want to just have some how-about-yous before we go. We had some really good how-about-yous this week. I did, at least. Does anybody have any? Cole, what'd you think so funny?
I got three.
Hey, guess what, Cole?
What's that?
My brother-in-law, Chris Jenkins, gave me his late father's big green egg.
Ooh.
I am now a big green egg enthusiast, son.
Welcome.
I've cooked my first steaks. I've cooked my first burgers.
Listen, just before you finish that, it is a cult. The people who have green eggs, and I've always made fun of it, and now I'm a part of it because I love it.
Yeah,
I can't cook on anything else, man. It's awesome.
Hey, do you burp it?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to.
Yeah.
The green egg has joined CrossFit now, right? So you're in that code. Like the first rule of CrossFit is you got to tell everybody you do CrossFit. The first rule of green egg.
It's true, man. I always made fun
I need everybody to know.
Yep, that's it.
I made fun of the Carter Maldens out there, man. I did, but now I'm with you. I'm in the same club.
I mean, my world is opened up, big dog. Like, awesome. Yes, it really is. I've got my next is going to be a deer tenderloin. Like, I want to cook a deer tenderloin.
What's going to shock you, Jeffrey, is when you decide to do like a slower cook, a longer cook, like ribs or something.
Yeah, that's tough. It sounds like.
Well, you put enough charcoal in there, you can get it right. But
he's got the smoker too, the thing that you set on top of the flames and the smoke. Oh yeah, he's got it all, big dog.
See, but I love grilling ribs on a green egg, man, because you use that indirect heat and just get it at the right temp, big dog. Woo.
Yep.
I'm fired up. My steaks were fantastic.
Yeah, they were.
I got it up to like 650. Got a good sear. Flipped it. Got a good sear, and then took them off like 3 minutes. I did 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes, and then I set it for 3 and pulled it medium rare. Now, here's what I didn't do. Yeah, we need a green egg sponsor for sure. All the hosts get a free one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What I need some. I should have asked you, Cole. I'm sorry. What steak seasoning do you use on your steaks? Do you just use salt and pepper? Do you use?
So I think I've said this on a show. It's been like 2 years, but use Hardin's.
Oh,
it's actually my family had a part in the ownership of it. There used to be a grocery store called Hardin's in Montgomery. It was also called TJ's, and they adopted the Hardin seasoning. TJ was my great uncle. So
was his last name Max?
No, it was Best actually.
Oh, really?
Yes,
that's even better.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson Best.
Okay. TJ.
Anyway, that was in the family, the Hardens, and they sold it from there and all that. So they didn't make the recipe, but they sold it. So it was kind of in the family. That's the one I use. Amazing. Love it.
Okay.
Use it for everything.
Hardens.
Do you know where they sell it? I mean, Publix, Kroger, or do you,
It's
Piggly
Publix,
Wiggly,
Piggly Wiggly for
Renfro's.
sure. Piggly Wiggly and Renfro's for sure. 100%.
Okay. Renfro's is my jam, dude. If you've never been to a Renfro's, you ain't never been to small town Alabama.
There's one in Pike Road.
Okay. There's one in Lafayette. There's one in Roanoke. There's one in Wedowee. I got like 3 of them up to Woodland.
Wedowee. Look at you knowing that part of Birmingham.
Which one's more small town?
No, Wedowee's in Randolph County.
Woodlawn.
Woodlawn.
You're right.
Woodlawn.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to Woodland. They're like, Woodlawn? No, bitch, I'm going to Woodland.
What county is Woodland in?
Randolph County.
Yeah.
So you've got Woodland, Wedowee, Wadley, and Roanoke.
Calhoun County, right?
Calhoun County is just north of that, which is going to be
Calhoun.
Is that Ranburn?
Anniston,
Oxford.
Yes.
Ranburn and Heflin is Cleburne County.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds right. It's
not Claiborne, it's Cleburne. If we got anybody from
for sure.
Cleburne County, they don't like it when you call it Claiborne. It's Cleburne. You're learning the anatomy of the state of Alabama on this show, and it's
Cleburne County. You're right. Ranburn is in Cleburne. Calhoun is Anniston. Heflin is Cleburne.
Before I did this, I was like Rice, and I used to get on the Auburn message boards while at work, and I worked for the state for the court system and traveled to every county in the state of Alabama.
Okay.
See, we're going to have, what we've got learning time with Sauls, right? So we're going to have geography with Cole.
Yeah.
A special segment of the show, right?
I know the county seats, baby. I know the county seats.
Good to know, man. And as a former local reporter of county government and local government, I was a big city council, so I covered like Woodland City Council, Wedowee City Council, Wadley City Council, Roanoke City Council.
Yeah.
And like Roanoke was the only city. Like Wedowee's kind of a city.
Mm-hmm.
But Roanoke was the big city.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I can only imagine you on that beat.
That's where the pigs
shooting the shit and smoking cigs outside.
Which one's more small town, Renfro's or Pig or the Piggly Wiggly?
So I think it's Renfro's.
Zach said I was a straight A student in Alabama history.
The only reason I say Renfro's, Cole, is because we had a Piggly Wiggly in Forestdale growing up. So Piggly Wiggly was like, we were
highfalutin.
Yeah, that's where we fought and got.
They got one in Elba, Alan.
No, we had definitely an Enterprise for sure. They used to have a Piggly Wiggly in New Brockton, man, until they basically,
Really?
Well, Lafayette has a Piggly Wiggly and a Renfro's, but man, Renfro's is just nice. It's clean and it's condensed. It's got everything you want in a big grocery store, but you don't have to walk, to another area code to get the milk.
Yeah,
right. It pisses me off, Publix.
I can't shop at Publix, man.
Dude, you get all the way over to the side and you go, damn it, I forgot the cheese. Got to go all the way back over there. Got to stop at the rest area. Hey, day in the morning.
No, they got a Pick and Save, I think, in Elba now. But when I was growing up, bro, it was Big Bear Grocery. That was,
food outlet.
Privately owned.
Yeah, they use brown paper bags.
For sure, dude.
Better believe it.
And they had a sign in the corner that said, "We do not accept checks from." They had
the mugshots on there.
Yeah,
Oh, Lionel, huh? Uncle Frank up there. Oh, let's get to some how about yous. I've got 5. I'll just run down real quick and let y'all gather your thoughts. How about you to D Lucky? Yes. I thought on the brain drain, D Lucky was fantastic with JG and really enjoyed his comments.
Always is. D Lucky.
Is he?
Yes, he's
D Lucky, and I've known D Lucky, not personally, but I've known of D Lucky for a long time. So how about you, big dog? How about you to AU 86KB? How about you to 5-star?
Oh,
he makes some interesting points.
Hey, listen, I'm 5-star has his moments.
He does, for sure.
And I caught him on a good one. Hand ready. And how about you to Plainsman 94?
Okay. That's a good one.
There's my 5.
All right.
For me, BBP absolutely gets one. My boy Anthony / Smitty J.
Oh, yeah.
Gets one from me this week. And then how about you to Bruce Pearl? Did a show with Justin last night, but thank you for the 11 years here on the Plains as a fan. And I said it last night. Look, my role quite often or what it's labeled as is, fan correspondent. I think that's the official title.
Contributor.
Yeah, contributor.
Volunteer contributor. You're a walk-on, dude.
Pretty much, right? That's the performance you get from me some nights. But most of the time, I try to be relatively balanced, and I try to fall in line, with the expectation of what you would want on this podcast. But in that moment last night, it's just being a fan of Bruce. Like to take the program from what he inherited to where it is now, and to be able to fill the void for Auburn when football has been in the pits for the last 4 years. But he was a reminder that Auburn's still Auburn, right? And that you can be a winner here and you can reach the highest levels of any sport. So hat tip to Bruce Pearl. How about you, brother? And look, excited for Steven, and we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah. That was my screenshot that Zach sent in the text message.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Awesome.
I said you look like Ernest Goes to Space, man.
Oh, yeah. Ernest B. Worrell.
Yeah, baby.
All right, I got I think 4.
Okay.
Let's do 5. I got 5. I'm giving all thank yous tonight. Got some really awesome private messages, prayers, stuff like that, and telling those guys thank you. So JMJ 0016. JMJ 0016. Thank you. Krispy Kreme Kid. Those are all with K's. Krispy Kreme Kid. Thank you to him. AMK 0040. Thank you to him. Williams DG.
Good poster.
Yep. Different reason, but thank you to him. He's helping me with something with the film room. And then and my other one was ×2 for BBP.
Okay. All right, we got AMK 0040, Williams DG, Krispy Kreme Kid with K's, JMJ 0016, BP, Smitty J BBP
BBP
×2,
×2.
Plainsman 94, Hanratty 5-star. It's actually a lowercase O with the underscore, but it's AU86KB, and then D Lucky. Great week. That's going to do it for us today. This Wednesday, September 24th, because that's when we're recording this, But we will be back. Thanks for all the great questions, man. We had some really good questions. I liked it all. Thought it was a good show for a slow time of the year in recruiting. We will continue to monitor things there at Auburn Sports. Don't forget about Caleb Schofield there at Chevrolet Glenn Smith, Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Give him a call. Tell him you want that Hamauchi special. 334-531-0996. Tell him we sent you to him. All right, that's going to do it, folks. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. For Cole, for Alan, for Zach in the back who stayed in the back, I'm Jeffrey Lee, man. Y'all stay that left lane. See ya.